In the heart of West Africa, Nigeria stands as a nation of immense potential, rich in natural resources and home to the largest population on the continent. Yet for decades, this potential has been hampered by inadequate infrastructure, particularly in transportation. Severe traffic congestion in major cities, deteriorating roadways in rural regions, and an underdeveloped rail system have created bottlenecks, stifling productivity and slowing economic growth. But a new dawn is on the horizon. One project in particular promises to change the very fabric of the nation: Nigeria's 700-kilometer Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway. This project, led by Hitech Construction, a company under the Chagoury Group, is more than just a road. It represents a transformative force that could reshape the Nigerian economy, unlock new markets, and drive unprecedented regional growth. To understand its significance, we need to take a step back and explore the profound role transportation infrastructure has played throughout history in shaping economies. Quick reminder: if you're excited about global developmental projects like we are, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Help us reach the highest subscriptions ever on YouTube and stay updated on the most impactful projects around the world with MD Blackboy Global. For a country as vast and diverse as Nigeria, transportation has long been a challenge. Lagos, the nation's commercial hub, is notorious for its traffic congestion, which costs businesses millions of dollars in lost productivity each year. In the southeast, roads are in such condition that trade is frequently disrupted, making it difficult for agricultural products to reach the markets in time. The northern regions of the country, rich in farmland, face the additional hurdle of inadequate rail systems, further hampering the movement of goods. Nigeria's economy, which is heavily reliant on oil, desperately needs diversification, and that diversification hinges on better connectivity. The Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway is a direct response to these challenges. Spanning 700 kilometers along Nigeria's coastline, it will connect some of the country's most economically vital cities, including Lagos, Port Harcourt, Uyo, and Calabar. But this project is more than just a road. It's a vision for the future. Hitech Construction's involvement, spearheaded by Ronald Chagoury Jr., brings a level of expertise and ambition that matches the scale of the task. The road will not only link urban centers, but will also bridge the gap between rural and urban areas, creating economic opportunities that have previously been out of reach for many Nigerians. As Oba Abdulwasiu Abisogun II, the paramount traditional ruler of Iru land, eloquently put it, the highway will unlock significant economic opportunities for local communities. Farmers in Akwa Ibom, who have long struggled to get their produce to larger markets, will now have a direct route to urban consumers. Artisans in Ondo, whose goods were once limited to local markets, will be able to reach customers hundreds of kilometers away. And in Cross River, where opportunities for young people have been scarce, the highway will generate new jobs, offering hope for a better future. Job creation is, in fact, one of the most immediate and tangible benefits of the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway. The project is expected to create nearly 10,000 direct, with an additional 15,000 indirect jobs in sectors like raw material supply, logistics, and transportation. These are not just numbers. They represent real people whose lives will be transformed. For women and rural communities who have historically been underrepresented in Nigeria's formal economy, the highway will open doors to new opportunities, fostering more inclusive growth. But the impact of this road extends far beyond job creation. Nigeria's position in the global market will be strengthened by the improvements in its transportation networks. The country's Logistics Performance Index, a measure of how efficiently goods can be transported, is expected to improve by up to 1.0 points once the highway is completed. This seemingly small increase could have a profound effect, attracting foreign investment and making Nigeria a more competitive player on the international stage. One of the most significant improvements will be in travel time. Currently, the journey from Lagos to Calabar, a distance of roughly 700 kilometers, can take up to 14 hours, with travelers enduring long delays due to poor road conditions. Once the highway is operational, that travel time will be cut in half, reducing it to just 7 hours. The implications are enormous. Businesses will operate more efficiently, goods will move faster, and Nigerians will experience a level of connectivity that has never before been possible. This kind of efficiency is not just a matter of convenience, it is a critical factor in driving economic growth. Yet, as Ronald Chagoury Jr. has emphasized, the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway is more than just an economic project. It is a catalyst for social and sustainable development. Aligned with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, the highway integrates eco-friendly practices from reforestation initiatives to the use of green construction materials. These efforts are designed to minimize the project's carbon footprint, ensuring that Nigeria's march toward progress does not come at the expense of the environment. The inclusion of a parallel train system along the highway will further reduce traffic congestion and lower emissions, setting a new standard for sustainable infrastructure development in Africa. Beyond the environmental benefits, the highway will have a profound impact on the social nation. Improved transportation enhance access to essential services, particularly in rural areas where education have long been out of reach. Imagine a remote village who faced an hours-long journey to the nearest school. For roads, that journey becomes shorter, school attendance rises, and the nation's human capital is strengthened. Healthcare access improve as well. Rural communities benefiting from faster and more transportation to medical facilities. These changes, while incremental, will have a lasting effect on Nigeria's long-term prosperity. As the road weaves its way through it will touch every sector of Nigerian life, from agriculture and manufacturing to education and healthcare. It is Nigeria's broader vision for the future, a vision of inclusive growth, sustainable development, and economic diversity. For a country that has long been defined by its dependence on oil, the Lagos-Calabar Highway is a beacon of hope, a testament to the power of to transform not only economies but societies. More than just a transportation link, the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway is Nigeria's drive for progress, a symbol of the nation's ambition to rise as a global leader, to break free from the constraints of the past and build a future that is prosperous, inclusive, and sustainable. As the highway takes shape, so will Nigeria's future, one where the nation's potential is fully realized and its people are connected, not just by roads, but by shared opportunity and hope. In the grand narrative of Nigeria's journey toward progress, the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway was remembered as a turning point, a moment when the nation's vast potential was unlocked and its people set on a path that would endure for generations to come.